Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. With a history that spans thousands of years from antiquity to modern times, Sofia is a city that's been occupied by the Romans, the Greeks, the Ottomans, and also became a satellite state of the Soviet Union post-World War II, living behind the Iron Curtain for almost 45 years. It's a city of almost 1.3 million people, located in the center of the Balkan Peninsula, perfectly sandwiched midway between the Black Sea and the Adriatic. And it's now gaining more global popularity, in particular with drawing in digital nomads and expats looking for an all-around affordable lifestyle, strong internet connections, a thriving cultural and nightlife scene, a great cafe culture, and a very well-developed transport infrastructure. As a city built on literal Roman ruins, we came across many surprises in our first 24 hours here.
Wow, there is just so much history in this city. Wow. That's a cool building. Ooh. Good morning from Sofia, Bulgaria. We got our coffee, stopped at this awesome little coffee shop. Cobblestones, buildings painted in vines, street art, and a beer garden. Doesn't get much better. They have really good coffee here. They have this little trendy area that we went to, and I swear they have some of the best coffee we've had on our entire trip. But our first impression here has been quite interesting because our Airbnb is located in an area that feels very much like the Middle East. So I didn't realize we were staying in Little Baghdad.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam, which, yeah, I think we weren't expecting. There's a lot of people from Afghanistan, Syria, and Turkey. And I know that because a lot of the shops are from those countries. Perks of living in Little Middle East. Dude, a Turkish man just freshly made these down the street.
I want to share it.
But we are just a 10-minute walk from the city center and we are heading there now. We have a walking tour. Once again, another freaking walking tour, y'all. Gotta learn about this city. And we have a few more days here, so look how pretty this city is.
Welcome to Sofia. We're quite happy to have so many of you. That is why we came prepared. Not one, not two, but with 3 guides.
We are in the heart of Sofia, Bulgaria, and these are ancient ruins that they discovered back in like 2010, 2012 while excavating to build an underground train line and metro line. And they basically came across, like haphazardly by digging, they discovered these ancient ruins from like 2,000 years ago. And what's so crazy and awesome is they've kept them here. They wanted to preserve them as like an open air museum and keep it right next to today's train line. And probably the most fascinating thing that we learned on our walking tour was that if you basically stand here on the ground and you look, you get to see the layers of the city of Sofia throughout history. So like right now, this is where that ancient civilization was, but if you look at modern day Sofia, we're up there and you can walk right in to the train line.
There is just so much history in this city. This church behind us is St. Georgi Rotunda, and this is the oldest architectural monument in all of Sofia, dating back to the Roman Empire. And right now we're standing in the ruins. So cool!
Aye! Why is that so hot? We actually just learned on our walking tour that this is hot mineral water.
Yes.
And that Bulgaria, and this was hard for me, I couldn't believe this when he said it, but he said that Bulgaria has the second highest level of tectonic plate activity in the world after Iceland.
Yes.
And that was a shocker, mate. I was like, really?
And this water is free to the public, so you'll see a lot of people coming down with their bottles. Like you can see all the bottles over there, and they come down and fill it.
Was it like 34 Celsius? What was it? I'm gonna be honest. Not the best flavor.
Really?
Not the best taste. No.
I will say this little pipe it's coming out of looks like it could be cleaned maybe, but yeah, it's pretty hot, huh? So that walking tour was legit, highly recommend. Our guide was awesome, learned heaps. Now we are gonna go get some food.
We've just sat down at the Friendly Bear, a traditional Bulgarian restaurant. Beautiful front patio outside, and our main dishes have arrived. And I gotta say, from a presentation standpoint, they delivering, dude.
Yeah, looking good.
Those are like meatballs. They're almost like mini patties. They season the potatoes perfect, crystallized salt. There's this mysterious pink dip that I honestly should have done better research and read up on it, because I have no idea what that is. The waiter, I was like, I'll put my destiny in your hands. You pick a dish for me. And he went with the lamb liver. I was like, lamb liver? I've never had that before. This is not what I expected as far as presentation. There's like a yogurt sauce on top, tomatoes, a type of bulgur wheat or like a faro or something like that. Look at that chunk of liver right there.
Oh my god, I thought that was mushroom.
How did they know I was needing my iron supply? Oh wow, I love that. Let's get it in here.
Oh, it's perfectly cooked. Oh my god.
Mmm. I already prefer these. We had some sausage links in Skopje last week, and I prefer these meatballs by a long shot. More meat flavor, less fat. It's like a better balance of fat to protein. And they stuff them with herbs. There's so much herb-like flavor coming through. I feel like a lot of the Balkans share the same ingredients. A lot of their dishes are like very similar. They love their tomatoes, their cucumbers, their cheese. It's like the Greeks have their feta. Here they have that kind of like shredded cheese on their shopska salad. One thing for sure though is Sofia seems to have much better coffee options, like some of the best coffee we've had on our whole trip, and food options at a reasonable price. Very well priced here. I feel like your lifestyle here is very comfortable. Like you can afford things. It's nice.
It's cute. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice little space. Wow.
Whoa.
We've made it to Vitosha Street. Vitosha. There's a ton of cafes and restaurants. Coffee, gelato. They got it all.
This is the Shopaholic Street.
No, Nathan. Wow. Another park. This is the National Palace of Culture. Oh.
All right.
You got it, Nathan. Hi. There seems to be water fountains all over the city. It is so pretty. And everything is just so green and clean. Whoever's doing the gardening is doing a fabulous job, because I must say, it is freshly clipped. Really impressed by Sofia.
It's an awesome city. It's a big one. I think it's like 1.5 million people here, so I feel like all the neighborhoods are really well spread out. We've been covering a lot of ground to see as much as we can, but
You'd need several days.
You need at least 2 days.
First time using Taxi Me in Bulgaria. This is the way to not get ripped off by a taxi. We got a freaking Mercedes. How sweet is that? Oh, we haven't taken a plane in a long time.
I know, it's nice.
We've mainly used buses all over Europe, so this is gonna be a quick 1-hour journey instead of 6 to 8 hours.
We kindly ask you to not drop the car behind. Please take.
Laid under the willow tree, the last weekend of summer, the empire at our fingertips, the autumn to discover.